Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
Metro saying an officer shot a suspect during an altercation. We have details on what happened. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Anaya Collins. We begin with top stories. Police say a suspect in an attempted carjacking is critically wounded after being shot by an officer in central Las Vegas on Sunday morning. Police say officers responded to an area near Flamingo and Decatur about a man with a knife trying to commit a carjacking. When officers arrived at the scene of the apartment complex entrance, they contacted the suspect, who reportedly did not comply with their orders. Metro Captain Ryan Wiggins says an altercation ensued between the suspect and the officers.
The suspect produced what was believed to be a knife during the fight, which caused our officer to discharge his firearm, striking the suspect.
According to police, the man was taken to the hospital where he is listed under critical condition. Now, this is the 5th officer-involved shooting in Metro's jurisdiction this year. The sale of a home in Anthem Country Club sets a record for this year. 31 Allworth Drive sold for $3.75 million in November, reaching a record price per square foot at $813. The previous record for the year was $791 per square foot. Originally, the home was a production home built by Terra Vita Home Construction Company in 2000, but it underwent a 2-year full top-to-bottom remodel, including electrical, HVAC, plumbing, floors, walls, stucco, doors, kitchen, baths, and an added pool.
Now for Vegas Nation and your update on the Raiders. I'm Dominic Vaughn. Well, the Raiders naming Greg Olson as the interim offensive coordinator on Monday. This comes after the team fired Chip Kelly on Sunday night after their loss to the Browns. Pete Carroll speaks on Olson.
He's got years of experience. He's been a coordinator for 13 years in the league, and we've been together before. He knows me inside and out, and I think it's a really fortunate opportunity that we have a guy that has that much background to step into this role.
And there are also reports that the Raiders have fired senior offensive assistant Bob Bicknell in coordination with firing Kelly as the offensive coordinator. Now, as for Olson, he was the OC for the Raiders from 2013 to 14, and from 2018 to 2021. He and the Raiders prep to face the Chargers in LA on Sunday.
And weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Clear skies and light winds are in tonight's forecast. Expect temperatures to drop into the mid-50s, reaching an overnight low of 47 degrees by 6 a.m. The sun will be out for your Tuesday with a high of 67 degrees, inching just 1 degree higher on Wednesday. Sunny skies continue at 68 degrees with a low of 47. And you might want to grab a light jacket on Thanksgiving. We'll see partly cloudy skies and light winds with a high of 67 and low of 47 degrees. In business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. A home building giant is putting up new apartments in North Las Vegas. D.R. Horton is building a 333-unit complex in the Villages at Tool Springs, just north of the 215 Beltway. The Ascend Heartland rental complex has already opened, even though construction is not finished. Rentals are a relatively new line of business locally for D.R. Horton. A company executive tells the Review-Journal it has other projects in the work here, including a Henderson complex slated to open early next year. In health, brought to you by Cinderell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Pilots bring some holiday spirit to sick children. Crew members from Spirit and Frontier Airlines and with members of the U.S. Air Force paid a visit to Sunrise Children's Hospital, bringing gifts and smiles in the pediatric intensive care and cardiac intensive care units. The pilots delivered toys and helped the children build paper airplanes. They are a part of a nonprofit group called Pilots for Kids, which serves hospitalized children throughout the year.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. It's Fremont Canyon Week for the Rebels and the Wolfpack. UNLV heading up to Reno to take on Nevada in the final regular season game. Head coach Dan Mullen speaks on the rivalry as he enters his first game in the battle for the Fremont Canyon.
The difference between last week's game, a trophy game between, kind of a rivalry in different areas, to one that's an in-state one, that is a neighbor to neighbor, and how important the game is to everybody in the state of Nevada.
Kickoff in a very cold Reno is at 6 p.m. Saturday.
In Neon Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. One of the oldest Thai restaurants in Las Vegas closes its doors. Ocha Thai Cuisine announced its closing last week after serving customers for more than 36 years in downtown Las Vegas. In an Instagram post, the restaurant said the primary reason for its closing was the dramatic decline in tourism, which led to an unprecedented drop in business. A sibling restaurant, Ocha Thai, on Rainbow Boulevard near Charleston, remains open for business.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The 9-2 Rams have emerged as the clear favorites to win the Super Bowl, and Los Angeles quarterback Matthew Stafford has emerged as the odds-on favorite to win the NFL MVP award with 30 touchdown passes and only 2 interceptions. The Rams are the plus 140 favorites at Caesars Sportsbook to win Super Bowl 60, and the Eagles are the plus 680 second choice. Stafford is minus 230 to be MVP, and Patriots quarterback Drake May is a plus 230 second choice.
In Neon, sponsored by Arizona Trolleys with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonatrolleys.com to see who's playing. A famed Vegas restaurant and casino is back open for business. Neon columnist John Katz-Lamitas has the details.
Randy Markin made it to the finish line just in time for the F1 Las Vegas Grand Prix. The owner of Batista's Hole in the Wall and Stage Door Casino on Flamingo Road just east of the Strip reopened both businesses ahead of the F1 race. Batista's came back to life on November 19th and Stage Door on November 14th. 65 employees are now back on the job. Markin had shut down both businesses in June for extensive renovations, including a half dozen 15-ton air conditioning units installed. The owner had hoped to have them open within a month, but as he said, these buildings are 60 years old and it took a lot of work. You know what isn't a lot of work? Go Guide, the free entertainment calendar at neon.lbrj.com. Check us out for more than 2,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas, it's open 24/7.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. One more thing before you go. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.